Happy early Christmas. This is Celtic Christmas music number 91.
To
Welcome to Celtic Christmas Music. I am Marc Gunn. I'm a Celtic musician and podcaster, and we are promoting Celtic culture through Christmas cheer. We want to bring you a little magic and joy into your holiday season. If you hear music you love, please support the artists. You can find a link to them and show times and all that stuff at CelticChristmasPodcast.com. Now, of course, it is May as I record this. Right now, it seems like I can get maybe one extra episode out during the year. I'm thinking the next one will probably be out in August or September, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, we kicked off the show with Chiúin, which is Silent Night by Olivia Bradley from Christmastime. Next up is Aisling Drost Byrne, Brendan McCarthy, and Conal O'Kane with Snow on the Tracks, and Miss Ramsay from their album Jump Out of It.
falling down, covering up my dirty old town. Snow, snow, falling down, covering up my dirty old town. Covers the garbage dump, covers the holes, covers the rich homes and the poor souls, covers the station, covers the tracks, covers the footsteps of those who'll not be back. Snow, snow, falling down, covering up my dirty old town. Under the street lamp there stands a girl, looks like she's not got a friend in this world. Look at the big flakes come drifting down, twisting and turning around and round. Snow, snow, falling down, covering up my dirty old town. Snow, snow, falling down, covering up my dirty old town. Covers the mailbox, the farm and the plow. Even barbed wire seems beautiful now. Covers the station, covers the tracks, covers the footsteps of those who'll not be back. Snow, snow, falling down, covering up my dirty old town. Snow, snow, falling down, covering up my dirty old town. Snow, 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 snow.
After Byrne, McCarthy, and O'Kane came the Gothard sisters with God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen from Falling Snow. Then the Chivalrous Crickets with Nous, dites, marié, Joseph S. Bien Marie from A Chivalrous Christmas. And we finished that set with Snow, Snow by Terry McDade and the McDades from Winter Rose. Thank you so much for spreading Christmas cheer. You know, I could probably write 1,000 episodes of this show, and I'm sort of working on it, but none of it would happen without you. Every time you hit play, share the podcast with a friend, or leave a kind review somewhere on the internet, you're keeping Celtic Christmas music alive for one more person who needed it in this season or year. That matters more than you know. And to our patrons, you magnificent, generous, frost-proof human beings, thank you. You are the reason the show keeps going. You cover the production costs, the graphic design, the editing, and you allow me to buy the music. All of it. You make it possible for me to sit down every week and build something beautiful for Celtic music lovers everywhere. If you'd like to join our wonderful Christmas patrons, here is your 3-step plan. Number 1, go to patreon.com/Celtic Christmas. Number 2, choose your pledge. $3, $8, $25, or $100 if you'd like to be an underwriter. You can keep it up for as long as you'd like to support the show. Number 3, keep listening to Celtic Christmas music and know that you are the reason this magic exists. Nella Cunadiv, and thank you from the bottom of my Celtic music loving heart. Next up is Willowgreen with Cold as the Morning from their album Winter.
and the frost is all over. Katie, lie over close to the wall. How would you like to marry a soldier? Katie, lie over close to the wall. Soldier, what would I do but to follow his gun? What would you do if I died on the ocean? What would I do but to marry again? Fingers are dug and the cross is all over. Katie, lie over close to the wall. You to be drunk, kind of be sober. Katie, lie over close to the wall. The cows at the clover, what would I do but to feed them again? Taters are dug and the frost is all over. Katie, lie over close to the wall. You to be drunk, kind of be sober. Katie, lie over close to the wall.
After Willowgreen came Anne Roos and David Blonski with the Cutty Wren from A Winter's Dance. Then The Frost Is All Over by Keltricity from A Celtic Christmas. Ashley Davis was after that with Song of Midnight. It features John Doyle. That's from her album Songs of the Celtic Winter 2. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I am planning on releasing another one. Again, it'll be either August or September. I need to find a way to raise patronage during the holiday season for those who drop it off other times of the year. So, again, a big thanks to all of our Christmas patrons who support the podcast throughout the year, even when there's only a couple episodes that come out in the spring season or other times. So stay tuned for all of that. In the meantime, here is Dublin Gulch with Christmas in Carrick from the best of A Celtic Cowboy Christmas. Celtic Christmas music was produced by Marc Gunn and our Christmas patrons on Patreon. The show was edited by Mitchell Peterson with graphics by Miranda Nelson Designs. Visit our website to subscribe to the podcast. You can find links to all the artists played in this episode. Todd Wiley is the editor of our Celtic Music magazine. Subscribe to get 34 Celtic MP3s for free. What a wonderful holiday gift. Plus, you'll get 7 weekly news items about what's happening with Celtic music and culture online. Best of all, you will connect with your Celtic heritage. Please tell one friend about this podcast. Word of mouth is the absolute best way to support any creative endeavor. Finally, billionaires and corporations that profit from fossil fuels have spent decades buying political influence to protect that profit. They're good at it, but they cannot buy your wallet. Every dollar you spend on clean energy is a vote no politician can override. Choose clean energy. The power to change this is already in your hands. Promote Celtic culture through Christmas music at CelticChristmasPodcast.com. Nala Canadiv.